Hey, my name is Tay or Tehila. So from time to time, I like to share a video, a quick devotion. I haven't shared in a while. I promise I'm going to be a bit more consistent, but I wanted to share something that really blessed my heart. So I'm going to call this devotion Jesus Revealed in the Storm, and my scripture of reference is Mark 4:35 to 40. And I will get right to it. So Mark 4:35 to 40 says, "On the same day, when evening had come, he said to them, 'Let us cross over to the other side.' Now when they had left the multitude, they took him along in the boat as he was. And other little boats were also with him. And a great windstorm arose, and the waves beat into the boat, so that it was already filling. But he was in the stern, asleep on a pillow. And they awoke him and said to him, 'Teacher, do you not care that we are perishing?' Then he arose and rebuked the wind and said to the sea, 'Peace, be still.' And the wind ceased, and there was a great calm. But he said to them, 'Why are you so fearful? How is it that you have no faith?'" I really like this text because it just really shows how in control Jesus was, how much authority he had, that he was sleeping on a boat when they were going through a storm. So at the beginning of the text, Jesus tells the disciples that they're going on a journey and they're going to the other side, and then goes on to sleep in the stern of the ship, which is kind of like at the back of the ship. He's sound asleep. I'm sure the disciples are talking about all the amazing things they've seen Jesus do. And as they're sailing, a storm comes and beats on the ship. And other texts actually say the ship starts to fill. And at first I used to judge the disciples and be like, "You guys just saw Jesus feed the 5,000. Why are you panicking again?" But what I also do these days is I research, and I'll go on YouTube and look at tempests at sea storms at sea. And when I saw them, I was like, yeah, I'll probably be scared, probably fainted or something. But we also have to remember that these disciples were fishermen, so they had seen what these storms do, the damage the way they damage the ships, and also how people lose their lives in these storms. So they had every right to panic, except they forgot that Jesus was on the boat. Even for a second. I think they must have forgotten. Or maybe they forgot that they could call on him to help them. So Jesus says we're going to the other side, and he sleeps. The disciples are afraid. They're scared, frightened, thinking, "Oh my gosh, we're going to die. We're not going to make this journey. We're not going to go, and we're not going to be able to go to the other side because this storm is going to take us out." And they go to the stern and they wake Jesus up. Jesus gets up, rebukes the wind and the waves, and looks to them and asks them, "Why do you have such little faith? Why are you afraid?" And for me, I started to look at that. Why are you afraid, and why do you have little faith? And it could be Jesus asking, "Why do you have little faith in me? I'm on this boat with you." Or, "Why do you have little faith in my word, in what I've said is going to happen?" So Jesus uses this as a teaching moment, asking them to check the faith in their heart. Do you have the faith? The disciples, the text goes on to tell us the disciples marveled when he rebuked the winds and the waves and asked themselves, "Who is this man?" So after that, I started to ask myself, so maybe God has called you on a journey. And on that journey, you've encountered many storms, you've encountered many challenges, you've encountered many attacks. So much so that you're even doubting whether God told you to go on this journey. You've even forgotten that God is with you on this journey. And you're actually contemplating on quitting and just throwing in the towel. I'm here to encourage you today that your storm is an opportunity for God to reveal himself to you. To know that he's a way maker, to know that he calms the storm, to know that he provides for everything. He provides all you need. To know that he is the comforter, to know that he's with you on the boat. So I want to encourage you today that when a storm arises, first, remember everything that he's done for you. Second, remember that he's with you and you can call on him. And number three, that he's going to reveal himself in that storm. He's going to be your solution in that storm. He's going to be waymaker. He's going to be provider. He's going to be peace. He's going to be everything that you need to counter that storm. So I want to encourage you today. And it's not easy, yes, I know, especially when your flesh and your emotions are in the moment. But I want to encourage you to remember that Jesus is on the boat with you. God is with you, and you can call on him and he will help you. I hope this has blessed you. Have a blessed Saturday, have a blessed weekend, and happy 1st of October. Thank you.